This is my audience. It was the winter of 877 to 878. Celebration was in the air, and it was a time for well wishes and good health. That was until the Vikings rained down on Alfred the Great's English kingdom, and outnumbered 16 to 1, Alfred had no choice but to surrender half his kingdom, thus increasing the power of the Vikings and cementing their place in history. So much so that they are honored halfway across the world in a little town named Viborg. Viborg started off as a Danish village known as Daneville in 1860. It was located a half mile from the present-day Viborg. When the railroad connected Yankton to Sioux Falls, the village moved the half mile to its current location. The village of Viborg was founded in 1893 when the railroad created an opportunity for the community to thrive. The name Viborg came from its sister city, Viborg, in Jutland, Denmark. And in its early days, Norwegians also settled in the area, creating a rivalry that can still be seen in the community today. Viborg is unique compared to other small towns due to what it has to offer. The Lund Theater's first motion picture was shown on August 19, 1911. It is currently a community-run business. The Daneville Inn is a rather new restaurant, but is a wonderful place to have a great meal. And Viborg also offers medical services, including a clinic, hospital, nursing home, chiropractic, dental, and even surgery. There's also a pharmacy, gas station, mechanic service, bar, elevator, and flower shop, just to name a few businesses in Viborg. Viborg is also unique when it comes to its sense of community. For years, the Kessler family ran the Lund Theater. When upgrades were too costly and the family decided to sell the business, no one wanted to buy it. The city stepped in, raised money to buy the theater and do the upgrades. The community members volunteer on show nights to run the theater. Last year, when a farmer passed away during a harvest, everyone pitched in to help his daughter get the crops to the elevator. And last week, when a family of 4 lost their home to fire, the community center was opened up for donations. Leland Steva said during a story for Kelloland TV, "It's been a day for the family would like to forget, but what they won't forget is the love and support that they've received from the town that they call home." The advantages of living in Viborg include their Danish Day celebration every summer. Visitors from Denmark have even visited Viborg during this celebration on vacation. They have a great school system and have merged with Davis and Hurley to provide more services. They are no longer the Viborg Vikings, but they are still the ones to look out for as the Cougars. Viborg is a place where no one locks their doors, and everyone knows where your child is and what they're doing, especially if they're doing something bad. There are negatives to living in a small town, such as being 50 miles from the nearest Walmart and the lack of jobs. If you live in Viborg, you probably won't work there, and you'll probably have a long commute. There are also some resources missing. For example, there's no daycare center, and there's no factories with job security. There's no after-hour acute care, and FedEx takes just a little bit longer to deliver a package. The implications of living in a small town versus a city include less pollution within the city. There are no factories or traffic jams causing air pollution. The population is denser, therefore reducing the garbage and sewage population. And a small town also has less crime. You will not be mugged walking down the streets of Viborg, and if a business leaves their doors unlocked and someone notices, they're more likely to lock the door than steal something. The implications of the school system are both positive and negative. While being from a small town means you know the names of all your classmates and their siblings, it also means you won't be able to take calculus or French. However, with online classes becoming more of an option to smaller high school, this may change. Playing on a team may be guaranteed, but scouts aren't likely to notice, and getting a college sports scholarship will be harder to come by. In conclusion, when considering the history, business, and sense of community you experience in this quaint little town, you will see any possible negatives will pale in comparison to the positive aspects Viborg has to offer. Considering the size of Viborg, it's surprising what the town has to offer. Everything from a cold beer on a Friday night to a dental appointment after the football game is available. If you lose your house to a fire or are too sick to combine your field, you can always count on your neighbors to help out. Even though Viborg has a history with Vikings, and Vikings are often depicted as pillagers, raiders, and conquerors, they lived in a time when acquiring land and kingdoms was the thing to do. Vikings were very good at their jobs, and I'm proud to have them in my ancestry, and I'm proud to be a former Viborg Viking.